Hi Scorpio, how are you doing? How was your Christmas break, or how is your Christmas break, whether you celebrated anything or not? So I hope all is well with you. I am going to be doing a reading for you shortly, but I just wanted to give you an update on the channel before I get into that. So I'm going to be taking a step back from posting to, well, doing readings, not doing readings, should I say, posting readings online. So on social media video platforms and on Instagram. It's a decision that's been in the works for quite a while. I've kind of had the intuitive guidance to do it for quite some time, and I've given myself plenty of time to sort of feel it out and feel out if it's the right thing to do. And the message has persisted. Take a step back. Honestly, at first I kind of didn't really get why I needed to do it, but because I've been trusting my intuition so much more this year than I have in a very, very long time. Well, if ever, to be frank, I think this is the most I've ever trusted my intuition this year throughout 2024. Eventually I was like, okay, so this is what I'm going to have to do then. And I didn't 100% understand why. And then over the past days, weeks, it's become clearer and clearer as to why I need to do it. So this is what I'm going to do. So it's not to say I'm never going to post anything ever again. The agreement I have made is that if I feel intuitively guided, led, etc., to post something online, then I will. However, I don't have a plan. I don't know if it will be a short-term break, long-term break, whatever. I don't know how that's going to work. The channel will remain. I'm not taking the channel down or anything like that. All the content's still going to be there. And I am still around in the background. So if you leave a comment on a video, whether that is now or in the distant future, like a year from now, I will still be alerted and I'll still be paying attention and I'll respond to all messages. You are welcome to communicate with me for any reason at all, whether it's just to say hello, have a chat, whatever. And again, you can do that via the comment section, send me a message via email if you want to speak privately. I am still doing personal readings as well. But yeah, this is what's happening for me for 2025. So yeah, so let's get into your reading. So this message is for obviously leaving 2024 and going into 2025. There's a bit of a timeless element to it, timeless as in timeless for 2025, where you might find the message more relevant or most relevant in January, or maybe at another time in 2025, or it might carry you through the whole of 2025. Let's keep an open mind and just see what comes out. So for Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising, what do we need to know? So this is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. You have openness. I like that after I said keep an open mind. So you've got openness there. And what does the tarot want to tell us for you? What else do we need to know for Scorpio? Sun, Moon and Rising. What else do we need to know? You have the Magician first off. You have the Ace of Wands. This has come up quite a few times actually, that Ace of Wands. I have a feeling that keep an open mind statement might be more relevant for you than any of the other signs I've said it for, and I have pretty much said it for everyone, I think. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Cups. That doesn't shock me after seeing the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So yes, I would say the keep an open mind thing is very relevant in terms of what you are creating with that Magician and the Ace of Wands. Was it who was it? Was it Cancer? There was a message with Cancerian, so that might be, you might be a Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising, in addition to having a relevant Scorpio placement as well. Theirs was the need to be very open to change, and I think yours is kind of a similar message. I think although with yours is more of a focus on being open-minded in terms of what you want to manifest and what you create. If you've been in any kind of rut or anything where you felt like you've just got to stick with how things are, take your power back, man. That's what I would say, is take your power back and be open to the possibility that you can create something completely different from what you've already got. That Knight of Pentacles in reverse for me, obviously upright. The Knight of Pentacles is very dedicated, committed, perseveres. In reverse, it's kind of the opposite of that. It's where that's not there. But I don't feel this is like you giving up necessarily, although maybe you have felt like giving up in 2024. I've said to the other signs, some of the other signs, frankly, I feel like 2024 has been a highly exhausting year. And I think at one point I said it feels like it was 5 years in 1 year, because that much happened and it was so exhausting. It's been brilliant, like the insights and the understanding of things and how things have moved, but it has been freaking tiring. So yeah, you may have felt like giving up, but remember that you have the power to change things and to create something different. And it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, that you snap your fingers and just do a few affirmations and it's all good. It does take effort, but who got this? Was it Cancer or someone else? Someone else got the 9 of Wands, and their 9 of Wands was reversed. And I said, this looks to me like a dead end. It looks like where you've been giving and giving and giving to something, you've worn yourself out, and now it's just like, now you're just suffering because this situation is never going to change. There is the possibility for someone here that is relevant here as well, where you've been giving and giving and giving, and this is a message with this Knight of Pentacles now, that it's like there's nothing more you can do. It's a waste of your time and energy now. You've got the 8 of Cups next to it. It is like if you needed confirmation, and obviously trust your intuition on this, you know your situation better than me. But if you needed confirmation to what you already feel, that you need to let something go or move on from something, and that it's not worth your time and energy anymore, this might be it. It might be, yes, be open to creating something to new. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you drop it straight off. I mean, I'm not going to knock anyone for that, because as you probably heard earlier this year, if you've seen my videos, I left a job after 2.5 weeks. But you'll know what's right for you, whether it is that if you meant to drop it straight off, or whether you meant to plan a little bit longer term. But it does look like there's something here where it's like, it's not worth your time and energy anymore. You can create something different for yourself. And you want to. With the 8 of Cups, that tells me that your heart knows that you want something different anyway, to be honest. You're not feeling it. Whatever has been going on, you're not feeling it. But you may be tired, yeah. I would say, yep, you've got the 8 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. This is feeling stuck and trapped, but longing for something else, for something different. It's not going to happen by itself. I think I said it in the Cancer reading. It's not going to happen by itself. You have to make it happen. The Magician has a number of resources, got many, many different resources. He doesn't just have one. I think I told Aries this. He doesn't just have one tool that can only be used in one specific way. He has multiple tools that he can use in many different ways. And I think that's the energy that you need to tap into. Be open to that energy, that there's... That's not true, is it? I'm getting the saying, I don't think this is how the saying goes. Something about there's more than one way to skin a cat. Is that real? I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but that's, oh no. I love cats, by the way, so I'd never skin a cat, but it feels like there's more than one way to skin. I don't think that's right, but that's, you know, you get the gist of it. There's more than one way to do things. If you're feeling stuck and trapped, it's like, be open to different solutions. Yeah, be open to different solutions and different possibilities, and creating something different from what you've already got, especially if you're feeling stuck, trapped, and you're just not feeling it. There can be a new chapter, but you're going to have to be open to new ways and to actually putting in the effort. But I think because of the cards we've got so far, the openness, the Magician and the Ace of Wands, it's first being open to the concept and the idea. I don't even think you're at the action part yet. It's the idea at first, and then thinking about what you can do with the energy and the resources. So it's the inspiration. You're starting off with the inspiration and thinking, oh, I could do this, I could do that, and then taking it further. Oh God, I'm going to do it, Scorpio. I feel like I need to get one more card for you. Anything else for Scorpio? It's not something plus or something flipped then. I'm not going, yeah, something flipped. The Devil. So that tells me with the devil being there, if there's any fears, doubts, etc., addictions even. And when I say addictions, I'm not necessarily talking about drugs or alcohol or that, although it could be that. But an addiction can be old habits, old patterns, ways of doing things, feeling tethered to something, like you've got no power. That's an addiction, isn't it? Almost in a way, like feeling like, oh, I've got no power. You might have gone through your life saying, oh, well, I've got no power, I can't do anything. And it's really, you are limited and it's a challenge, but you can. The key here is letting go of any fears, doubts, etc. And there may be people and circumstances around you that hold you back as well. But first and foremost, you've got to let go of the fear and doubt within yourself and be empowered and realize that you're a multifaceted, multi-talented human being. You can do this, even if it feels like, well, what the hell can I do? There's a way. There is a way. You've got to be open to it, though. So let me get you a card from the Power of Surrender deck. I wouldn't be surprised if surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself comes up. But let's see what you get. This may give you a clue as to anything else or what you need to release or surrender from 2024 and prior to that in order to move forward. I'm getting 8 months, looking at the 8 of Cups. So I don't know how 8 months is significant, if there's something that's gone on in the last 8 months or going forward. Something will take 8 months, or I don't know, but 8 months just came up looking at that. Oh wow, surrender your addictions is at the bottom of the deck as well. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. I almost feel like low self-esteem can be, well, not low self-esteem, but I can't think of another way to put it. Low self-esteem can be an addiction. You know, like it's a self-worth issue, isn't it? Where you feel like you're not good enough, and it's almost an addiction to that because that keeps you safe. It can keep you safe in saying, oh, well, I'm not good enough anyway, so I'm not even going to try. That's an addiction. Felt the need to bring that up. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. See, when I was saying that it's the inspiration, the ideas, first and foremost. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Yeah, you got to be open to the possibilities. I think if there's any negative thinking, that's going to be the devil. That's going to hold you back. If you can't even get inspired, you're definitely not going to make any moves. Yeah, so I will leave it there for you, Scorpio. Thank you very much for your support with the channel, in viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. It's all greatly appreciated. Again, I am still around in the background if you want to communicate with me via the comment section, email, or if you want to book a personal reading. Yeah, I wish you a fantastic 2025. I wish you all the best, and especially wish you good luck in getting past any negative thoughts and that devil energy and being open to the new possibilities. So all the best for 2025. Take care.